Lolita Star took the outside gate. They're set to go. Fantasy's down on the inside, off in the first now, and one of the first out was Suspense towards gate number 2. Pagola getting away quickly is going up to join it now. Bricade's handy and Derain is going forward on the outside, followed by Exotic Dreams, who's wide and heading up. Lolita is in behind them. Fantasy's next to last over on the rail, and Danimania is last as they went to the turn at the 800 metres, and Derain working over on the outside of Pagola. They're the 2 leaders, a length and a half in front of Suspense. Exotic Dreams on the outside of it. About a length further back in the field is Fantasies over on the rails, followed by Bricade, and Lolita Star is travelling 3 deep there with Danimania a length away. About 7 covered them at the 600 nearing the corner. Pagola on the inside and Derain coming around the bend in front of Exotic Dreams, who's gone up quickly to join those 2 horses 3 deep. Suspense is in behind them, followed then by Lolita Star on the outside, and Fantasies coming through on the rail. Pagola at the 400 in front. Derain is under some pressure, and now Exotic Dreams on their outside. Lolita Star deeper out is coming home, and Bricade is the widest putting in. Lolita Star moved up and took the lead from Pagola. Bricade is after Lolita Star, 100 metres to go. Lolita Star in front. Brocade is after at the outside. Little Lolita Star holding Bricade though, and Lolita Star the favourite beats Bricade in the first by a length and a half. Exotic Dreams 3 away third in front of Pagola, and then Suspense, the weakening of Rain, Danimania, and Fantasies dropped out to run last. Favourite takes out the first, number 5, Lolita Star, ridden by Stephen Baster, trained by Peter Hayes. He's got a good team here today, Peter, and he's kicked off for the win in the first with Lolita Star, number 5. And the field of 14 is locked away and set to go. Keep a watch on Ben Moore in 2. Off they go, and he jumped beautifully with them today in company with Dancing Reality. A class act got away well, and so did Danarich out wider on the course as they settled into stride. Ruby Treese has settled towards the tail end now. It's Ben Moore in front today, about a neck clear to Dancing Reality, and Danarich going on the outside. Just in behind those, Our Envoy, followed by Diamond. A class actors out wide. Mystifying is next, being followed by My Fancy Improving. A length Sorcery Affirm on the inside, and then Casale. 2 lengths to Georgia Straight, followed then by Kalua Girl, who's second to last, and Ruby Treese is at the back of the field. Now they make their way to the 1,000. Danarich had gone over and crossed in front, and leads by a length and a quarter now to Ben Moore. Our Envoy is deep out into third on the outside there of Diamond, and Dancing Reality holding the fence. A length and a half away is Affirm. As they came off the back near the 800 metre mark, Affirm over on the inside rail. A class actors around it with Mystifying. 2 lengths further back, My Fancy Cursail. Georgia Straight, Sorcery well back, followed by Kalua Girl and Ruby Treese. They've gone by the 600. Danarich in front of Ben Moore. Our Envoy moving up 3 wide. Dancing Reality just behind them, and then Diamond, who's hard ridden. Affirm held up the grey on the inside rail as they corner. A class act putting in a run. Sorcery still well back in the straight where Danarich leads. Ben Moore under the whip. Then Our Envoy wider out, followed by Dancing Reality. A class act and Mystifying are battling along from My Fancy. Danarich has kicked away on them though at the 200 metre mark. Leads by 2 lengths to Ben Moore, who tries hard but can't pick up the leader at the moment. Our Envoy and Mystifying holding down third, but Danarich is clear, and taking it out is Danarich well on the line. Ben Moore might have held second. Mystifying and Our Envoy are close up with a class act out deeper, and they're followed by Georgia Straight. Sorcery made moderate ground out wide from My Fancy, then Affirm and Ruby Treese, followed by Dancing Reality, Kalua Girl, and well back a Diamond and Cursail at the tail. Number 2's led all the way, and Peter Hayes and Stephen Baster take out the first 2 races. Number 2, the winner, Danarich, to pay about 7.10, and 2 comes around and mounts the platform, and they're all in and set to go. And they're racing now at the 1300. King Camo a little slow in the middle of the line. Wakamia jumped out quickly. Quench is going for the lead. Thong and Pushbike, Broken Silence, Jasper Ruler, MVP are all up there. Quench led settling down by about a length to MVP. Broken Silence deeper out going on, and Thong and Pushbike fourth the rail. Jasper Ruler, Arctic Wind is next going forward, and then King Camo, Wakamio. Next Insanity, a length and a half to Southern Crown, de Kooning over on the inside when they make their way to the turn at the 800 metres. Going forward is Immortal City out wide, followed by Runs on Ego. Skymaker's got a long way back in the field, coming down the side of the course. He's towards the tail end, and Zaro is back last of all, 2 lengths away with George's Magic next to last by the 600, and Quencher is the leader. Broken Silence is second in on the outside as they swing around the home corner. Arctic Wind has moved up fast. Thong and Pushbike right behind them in 4th placing, followed then by Jasper Ruler, Immortal City, and then came Insanity with Wakamio down on the inside at the 300. Quencher tackled by Broken Silence, who's is travelling well. Then Arctic Wind a length away under the whip. Thong and Pushbike starting to run on. Broken Silence at the 200. He's gone for it, but Thong and Pushbike moved up fast. Thong and Pushbike swept to the lead from Broken Silence and is starting to pull right away in the run home. And Thong and Pushbike beat Broken Silence. Wakamea got up for third, 2 lengths away. Southern Crown found the line hard, followed by Arctic Wind, and then runs on Ego. George's Magic out wider from Insanity, and MVP behind these was Zaro. Skymaker never came into it from Jasper Ruler, and then came Quencher, which weakened in the run home, decurning towards the tail, followed then by well back is King Camo, and dropping out last was Immortal City. Now they're set. All in, first leg of the quaddie. Stand up okay, George is, now they're set and away. And Quietly Adamant began well towards the inside, and out quickly to Bold Asset. Seapole Girl jumped into stride fast, getting up to third now, and they're followed by Mountain Princess with Nullabelle out wider. In behind those then Hindu Dancer, followed by Gypsy Lee, and about a length and a half to Norway Star. Prudence on the outside. De Baroness well back from Beja Floor, and Coniston Walk. Quietly Adamant the leader before they came off the back, about a length clear. Bold Asset is up in second placing, followed by Hindu Dancer. Seapole Girl around her, and Nullabelle is 3 wide. 2 lengths further back, Gypsy Lee, Mountain Princess. A length and a half to Baroness, a neck to Norway Star. 3 lengths to Prudence, giving them a long start coming down the hill. Back behind her is Coniston Walk, and 2.5 to Beja Floor. As they came round the turn now, and Hindu Dancer's got right through along the inside to join Bold Asset. Nullabelle striding up to them out wide on the course. Seapole Girl is there. Gypsy Lee is in behind those as they corner. And let's see, Prudence still second or third last below the 400. Hindu Dancer, Seapole Girl with Nullabelle coming after them. Gypsy Lee in the centre. Mountain Princess wider out in the gap then to Quietly Adamant and Prudence. And then Beja Floor, they're across the track. Hindu Dancer the inside. Nullabelle and Gypsy Lee coming through in the centre with a big run. Gypsy Lee has hit the front from Nullabelle, Mountain Princess and Hindu Dancer, and Gypsy Lee rather has won it. Gypsy Lee from either Hindu Dancer or Mountain Princess. Prudence running on fairly well on the outside with Nullabelle, and back behind those were Quietly Adamant and Coniston Walk, Beja Floor, Seapole Girl, Bold Asset, Norway Star, and along last in it there was De Baroness. Gypsy Lee is the winner, number 11, written by Craig Williams, getting a burst through late after riding the pace most of the way. And first leg of the double, the 5th out of Sandown. They're about to go. 1300. Slalom just pouring the ground there. It looks a pretty good line. Off they go, and Slalom out reasonably on the inside. My Ginger Man, Silver Seraphim, Rhythmical dominating all the way very quickly in the early part. Come to Water is up there as well. The Colonel's working across. Flight Pattern trying to get in as well. Come to Water took over the running though at the 1,000 metres and leads from the Colonel, booting up to second around Rhythmical. Flight Pattern a length back fourth. He gets into a lovely place. A length and a half behind him, Silver Seraphim dominating out wider, and My Ginger Man deeper. Bay Demas back on the inside. Wonder Double Helix followed by Slalom and Maruya Bay. Declares a good way back coming down the side of the course. Back behind those is Londoner, and last of all is Let It Ride as they neared the corner. And here the leaders kicked right away. Come to Water. He's about 3 to 4 in front coming around the home turn from Rhythmical. Flight Pattern moving up outside the Colonel from dominating, and My Ginger Man as they corner. And well back in the straight then is Silver Seraphim, and Hot Taste about fourth last below the 400. Come to Water, the leader over Rhythmical, who's getting away from the rail to come after it. Flight Pattern's running on. Slalom's made ground the inside. My Ginger Man and Double Helix are out wider from Hot Taste and Londoner. Flight Pattern at the 200 moved up to Rhythmical and Come to Water. Double Helix and then Slalom. It's Flight Pattern the leader. He's drawn a length in front from Slalom and Double Helix, and Flight Pattern takes it out. Flight Pattern, Photo the Miners, Rhythmical on the rails is there with Slalom and Double Helix. Alex Hot Taste making ground out wider. In behind those, Londoner and Dominating, followed by Come to Water My Ginger Man, Let It Ride. Silver Seraphim and the Colonel Declare never came into the race. Maruya Bay and Bay Demas last to greet the judge on the inside. Number 3 is the winner, Flight Pattern, ridden by Julian Harris. He did a good job to get over and get some cover just on. They've got So Chic Lady ready. Go Spending alongside So Chic Lady is ready. Yarram is set. So Carla Joy will complete it. Gateway Angel reared there. Carla Joy's in, they're set. Ready to go. Off now, Saharan, Gateway Angel and Shattered Love away nicely. Isnick out very quickly towards the inside. Centennia got away okay with Alpine Girl. Carla Joy's going very fast from the outside gate, and In-Joke was away quickly too. As they settle down, Carla Joy deep out and In-Joke go to the lead over Saharan close to the inside. Centennia and Alpine Girl, they're right across the track there with Olivet Lady right there with them, and also Shattered Love. In behind those horses as they corner then is Gateway Angel and Go Spending, followed by Aubrey. Back behind those is Lady Camelot, Tycoon Princess, a good way back on the inside. As they corner now, Shattered Love, Centennia, Alpine Girl on the inside, and now joined by the grey Saharan who's going for home. Aubrey's running on from Gateway Angel. It's Saharan at the 200 with Lady Camelot on her inside. Then Aubrey, Tycoon Princess pushing through. So Chic Lady out wide with Melbourne Crown. Lady Camelot took the lead from Saharan. Aubrey the outside and Tycoon Princess, they're reaching the line, and Lady Camelot by a neck Saharan and Tycoon Princess on the inside. Then Melbourne Crown and Aubrey, followed by So Chic Princess. Back behind those, a gap to Gateway Angel, Olivet Lady, Isnick, Go Spending, Shattered Love Weekend from In-Joke, Centennia and Yarramis. Well back Alpine Girl who dropped right out of it, and Carla Joy back at the tail of the field. Lady Camelot's got the prize here, number 3. Number 3 in 57.6, written by Jason Patton. 3 the winner, Lady Camelot, J. Patton. Battle. Sugar Shock lifted off. And not a bad start. Soon after the jump, Brother Thaddeus dropped out to the tail. Lloyd's Crown and Sugar Shock began running, and he's going for the lead in the early part. Arabian Magic and Yuvaraj settling just off them. 2 lengths to Drawn for Trouble. Countdown getting up to 6th on the rail, followed by Hobart and High Socks, and 2 lengths to Blue Ted. Bay Scenery, Golden Seraph on the rail. A length to Chief Red Eye out wide from Our Imposing, Chart the Stars, and Brother Thaddeus 2 lengths last. Lloyd's Crown led at the 1,000 over, 2 lengths in front of Sugar Shock second. Arabian Magic having a good run third on the inside, and 2 to Yuvaraj, a length to Countdown. 3/4 away to Hobart, Drawn for Trouble. 2 to High Socks. Golden Seraph on the rail, a length to Bay Scenery. Another length Our Imposing on the inside of Blue Ted, and then Chief Red Eye, Chart the Stars, and Brother Thaddeus at the 600. Lloyd's Crown's been running along, leading by a length and a half now. Sugar Shock second. Third is Yuvaraj outside Arabian Magic. Then Drawn for Trouble and Hobart from Countdown over on the rails, and back behind those High Socks. Bay Scenery pulled out wide, and then Golden Seraph as they corner. Lloyd's Crown in front, Sugar Shock coming after it, followed by Arabian Magic, who's trying for an out down behind the leader. Might switch to the inside, but he's getting held up a little. Here comes Drawn for Trouble. He shot to them now. Drawn for Trouble burst to the lead from High Socks. Arabian Magic got the rails run. Then Countdown. It's High Socks after Drawn for Trouble with Arabian Magic on the inside. High Socks is coming home the better from Drawn for Trouble, and High Socks won it by a head to Drawn for Trouble and Arabian Magic on the inside. Then Countdown, Golden Seraph, followed by Hobart, Brother Thaddeus, followed further back by Our Imposing and Chart the Stars, then Sugar Shock, Lloyd's Crown, Yuvaraj, a long break then to Blue Ted. Back behind him is Chief Red Eye, and Bay Scenery's finished last. Number 10 is the winner. High Socks, ridden by Luke Curry, trained by Wendy Curry. They're set to go, and immediately on their journey in Pipe about a length slow. Red Bastarn in the middle began well, and so did Floodlight and Uncovered. Reindeer Rock and King Lap got away well towards the inside in company with Miami Zephyr. Aberdeen Rose restraining in the early park, trying to work across. Floodlight had found the lead as they came to the 200 the first time over Uncovered, and moving up as Marine Boy into third around Red Bastarn. Then Aberdeen Rose. King Lap on the fence. In the centre is Cargo Limit, and a length behind him is Marlborough. Reindeer Rock the Grey on the inside, followed by Navajo Flash, Bellandella Dream. 2 lengths to Lock to Blad and Miami Zephyr, a couple to More Luskin and 2 to Pipe. at the 1600 now, and Uncovered had worked across the field and took the running as they make their way out of the straight. It's Uncovered over Marine Boy, Floodlight third now, and Red Bastana's fourth. A length and a half further back as Aberdeen Rose has got in well on the outside of King Lap. 2 lengths to Cargo Limit, the outside of Reindeer Rock. A length and a half further back as Bellandella Dream racing deep around Marlborough, and Miami Zephyr on the rail. 3/4 to Locked Up Lad, being followed by Navajo Flash and 2 to More Luskin with a Nectar Pipe. In the back at the 1400, and the leader is Uncovered by about a length and a half. Marine Boy is second, Floodlight's a length away third, and 2 lengths to Red Bastana. It's a good gallop down the back. 2 lengths further back is King Lap, a neck to Aberdeen Rose. 3 or 4 lengths then to Cargo Limit, Reindeer Rock on the fence, and then Bellandella Dream, followed by Marlborough Locked Up Lad wide, and then Miami Zephyr down on the inside. 3/4 to Navajo Flash, 3 or 4 lengths to Pipe and More Luskin. 1,000 to run. Uncovered as the leader. Pricked his ears down the back, a length and a half in front of Marine Boy. Floodlights had the run of the race. Third, the inside of Red Bastan. Then King Lap and Aberdeen Rose on the outside. 2 lengths to Bellandella Dream around Cargo Limit and Reindeer Rock. Locked Up Lad hard ridden from Marlborough and Miami Zephyr when they came off the back. Then Navajo Flash, 2 to Pipe and More Luskin. Uncovered down the side at the 600, joined by Marine Boy. Red Bastana's third, Floodlight fourth, the inside. Aberdeen Rose next from King Lap and Bellandella Dream, and then Cargo Limit working home fairly from Marlborough as they corner, and then Reindeer Rock round the bend. Marine Boy and Uncovered with Red Bastan joining in on the outside. Floodlight looking for a run, he's not getting it. He's got checked and held up, and down the outside comes Aberdeen Rose with her run. She's finishing stoutly after Red Bastan. Red Bastan with Aberdeen Rose after a. Floodlight again going for a rouse run from Uncovered. Here's Marlborough and Cargo Limit. Aberdeen Rose, Red Bastan from Floodlight. Aberdeen Rose the leader on the outside. Marlborough lunging at her, but Aberdeen Rose got the money, beat Marlborough and Cargo Limit. Floodlight, gee, how unlucky was it on the fence? And then Navajo Flash, Red Bastan and King Lap. Back behind those to finish were Uncovered and Bellandella Dream. Then came Reindeer Rock, followed by Miami Zephyr. In behind those was Marine Boy, and a long break to More Luskin and Locked Up Lad with Pipe just walking over the line last. Aberdeen Rose has taken out